Hey there, thanks for booking a meeting with me through the VC Coach. I created this video to provide a little bit of comfort and explanation about what you can expect from collaborating with me and what VC coaching actually is. Because not a lot of people have worked with a coach in the past, so I thought it would be good to explain it. So, first and foremost, I have been trained by ICF standards, International Coach Federation standards. And the most important thing you need to remember is that everything we discuss on the call shall remain confidential. This is also something that I always communicate in my coach agreement with my coach clients. So anything you say in our calls will remain between us. So I really want to provide a safe space for you to completely be open and honest, and knowing that I don't have any agenda or double intention of the meeting other than just being supportive to you. Second thing is that there's a difference between, for example, coaching, mentorship, psychology, consultants. And the difference is that with coaching, we will be looking towards a future objective, setting an objective together where you want to work on. For example, getting a promotion within your fund, or maybe switching to another fund, or building more confidence. It can be a variety of objectives, and I will guide you towards the objective. However, you are always in charge of which way we go. If we go left, if we go right, and there are multiple ways of getting there. So it's always future oriented. And the difference with psychologists is that it's always past oriented, or often past oriented. So we're looking, as a psychologist, you'd be looking into, for example, past childhood traumas, these kind of things. And sometimes it can be helpful as a coach to look back at what shaped you in the way you are. But I'm not a specialist in guiding these kind of heavy childhood trauma. So I will always give a boundary once I cross my own expertise, and be happy to refer you to someone who can help with that. And then with respect to consultants and mentors, they both give advice. So as a mentor, it is sometimes the case that somebody has lived through a certain experience and gives then a more junior or less experienced person advice on what the next step could be. And I try to stay away from that because my experience does not equal your situation. So even though I have more than 10 years of experience in the venture capital world, my situation is not equal to your situation. So I will try to stay away from telling you what to do, which can be annoying. I really believe that by empowering my coachees to come up with what answer is their best answer, by enabling them to coach themselves. So ultimately, you won't need me anymore. Okay, so that's the number 2. Then number 3, you might wonder, what is my style and how do we work together? So typically I have a pretty direct way of coaching by asking thought-provoking questions. I'm also Dutch by origin, and Dutch people tend to be quite direct. So honest feedback is something that you can expect from me. And ways of working is that I also try to be supportive and providing a space, a safe bubble where you can really be yourself. I also work not just by rationalizing and staying, let's say, in the head, but also try to align the decisions that you're making with what your heart and your gut, your intuition is telling you. So this might be uncomfortable for people, especially in the venture capital world, because we're used to making a lot of rational decisions. But I promise you that it will be something that might benefit you for the rest of your life if you learn to make aligned decisions that align with your mind, your heart, and your gut. I typically work with my clients on a 3-month basis. So don't work on a specific schedule. I can be flexible based also on the client's needs. But a typical way of working together would be 6 sessions, 2 per month. And after the 6 sessions, I hope to have supported you on the objective that we have set very clearly at the beginning of our trajectory. And there are a number of tools that I have in my toolbox, including some tools like process work, family constellation, sometimes even some meditation, breath work, systemic work. So it's a variety of things, and maybe none of these ring any bells for you. That is totally okay. Just know that there's a lot of options, and based on the need and the objective of the client and also the preference, we can adjust to get to the best solution that works for you. So looking forward to our meeting, and I can imagine you have a lot of questions. I really look forward to getting to know you. And please, if you can, think about what could be the objective that you would want to achieve that we can start working on immediately in our first call. So think about that, and I hope to be able to support you on your journey. Thank you.